Okay, here are the ingredients to the exotic wild rice. First we use about a head of broccoli. We have about 2 small packs of mushrooms. We're gonna use half of an onion. We have garlic powder, sea salt, some cumin, ginger, coconut oil, and 1 can of organic chickpeas. We have some parsley. We have some peppers. I like to have each color. You can choose any colors you want, but I like to make the exotic rice look colorful. And then we have some regular beans, peas. These are all optional. You can add things, you can take things out, but these are the main ingredients for the wild rice. I got the peppers ready, all cut up. I just sliced them up in about 2, 3. I recommend using one of these. A little chopper makes life easier. You just put the piece of fruit right there, like that. Chop that up. You just give it a little bam. I take about a handful or so of the parsley and I'll just cut them up. So I start off with all the ingredients mixed in a cup of water. So I'm gonna put about a half a cup to a little cup, half of this of water. Not that much, just gas. And then I'm gonna put all my ingredients and mixtures in here, mix it up, and then put it into the rice. So first things first, we're gonna put about 1 spoon of garlic powder. About half a spoon of cumin. About 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. About 1/3 spoon of ginger. And about 1/4 spoon or half a spoon of salt. This will be your own preference. Then I'm going to mix it all up. Okay, we have all the ingredients nearby that we're going to be adding in one by one. So we have the broccoli, cut those up. We have the mushrooms that we cut up a bit. Big pot of wild rice. We cook this first. To get this out the way. This is about 1.5 hours of cooking the wild rice. We have the peppers and onions. We have the parsley. We have the chickpeas, and we have the peas. So first we're going to start off adding our mixture on top of the rice. Get that in there. We're going to stir it as much as we can. And then with this in here, we also want to remember that we can add salt with taste. Depending on how much salt you want, you can add more if you like. Now I'll start adding some of the other ingredients. I'll start off with the peas, chickpeas, parsley, all the peppers. Mushrooms. Last but not least, garlic. So we're gonna stir it all up, add another half a cup of water, and leave it there and everything to cook for about, I would say about 25 minutes or so. So this is how it's gonna start looking after you mix everything together. Once you mix all of these wonderful ingredients together, you have a wonderful meal right here. So now we're gonna add about 1 to 2 cups of water. We're gonna put it in there, we're gonna close it, and we're gonna let it sit on low heat for about 25 to 30 minutes. Watching and stirring it occasionally, and it should be done pretty soon. Stir it all in. So small correction, I noticed that you can add a little bit more water because the 2 cups of water didn't give it enough stirring smoothness that I like. So you typically want to use you could use up to 4 to 5 cups of water. But a key note is to when you're cooking the wild rice, as it's finished, after an hour and a half, leave a little bit of water in there. Don't completely remove all the water. Leave a little bit of the water in there as you add your ingredients. But if you didn't get a chance to do that, about 4 to 5 cups of water should be good. You want the food to be at least, see that? The bottom, you want to give it a little bit of, see that? So you can mix everything together. So do that, leave it for about 25 minutes or so, and then as you desire, you can end it when you want. So now just cover it and let it sit. And I use about 4 to 5 cups of rice. 4 to 5 cups of wild rice cooked first. And then you can cook it to your preference, depending on how many cups of rice that you would like to use.